After losing in Game 1, the Clippers bounced back and scraped away in Game 2, winning 105-102. Kawhi Leonard was deep in his bag offensively, playing to his strengths, which was the engine to the Clippers' win. Kawhi did a good job at matchup hunting Jamal Murray and getting to his go-to mid-range fade. Kawhi was also highly efficient, going 15 for 19 from the floor. His shot selection was great all game long, and his three-point shot was sharp, going 4 for 7 from deep. And Kawhi did get help from his fellow starters. James Harden scored 18 points, shot 41% from the floor, and he got others involved, dishing out 7 assists. The big man, Ivica Zubac, did his part as well. In the scoring department, he scored 16 points, going 6 for 10 from the floor, and he also did his part on the boards, grabbing 12 rebounds. Zubac should at least be in the convo for most improved player because his jump from last season to this season has been very impressive. This season, Zubac averaged 16.8 points per game. Last season, he averaged 11.7 points per game. This season, Zubac is averaging 12.6 rebounds per game. Last season, he averaged 9.2. So you can see a big jump in his scoring and in his rebounding, which has been very vital for the Clippers. They've been looking very good all season long, and Zubac has been a big part of that. And in my opinion, if Zubac can keep this up, I ain't gonna lie, the Nuggets are in big trouble because Zubac is just another threat on the offensive end for the Clippers. The Clippers' defense was also on display last night. They did a real good job of getting in the passing lanes. As a team, they had 13 steals. Chris Dunn had 3 steals. Norman Powell had 3 steals, Kawhi Leonard had 2 steals, and Batum had 2 steals as well. So you can see, you know, all the defenders were just on full display last night. And that's a big part of their identity. You know what I'm saying? The defensive end is a big part of the Clippers' identity. And guys like Chris Dunn and Kawhi Leonard led the way. And for Denver, there's not much they could have done better. I ain't gonna lie. The Denver Nuggets played a good game. It was just all up to late game execution. And the Nuggets did their part on the glass. They out-rebounded the Clippers 50-32. So whenever you rebound better, you usually win. But in this case, the Clippers still won, even though they got out-rebounded by the Nuggets. MPJ was a big reason for the Nuggets' great rebounding. He led the Nuggets in rebounds. He had 15 rebounds. That's kind of surprising from MPJ. MPJ also scored a very efficient 15 points last night, going 6 for 11 from the floor and 2 for 4 from the 3. So that's what you want to see from MPJ. You know what I mean? Like, that's a perfect game for MPJ. You can say he could have had more, but 15 points on that kind of shooting to me is like a perfect MPJ game. That's what you look for in your starters. You know what I'm saying? That's giving Jokic help. Nikola Jokic dropped another triple-double, scoring 26 points, grabbing 12 rebounds, and dishing out 10 assists. Jokic's three-point shot was dropping last night, which led to him shooting 8 three-pointers. He made 4 of them. And whenever Jokic gets his shot going, he becomes impossible to guard, y'all, because, you know what I'm saying, if his shot dropping and you guard him up, he can go right by you, use his weight to get down low, get to the post hook, and if you double him, he's very, very great at finding his guys cutting to the rim or spotting up for the 3. Another bright spot for Denver was Russell Westbrook's jump shot. Russell actually shot the ball well last night. He shot 3 for 6 from the 3. I like what the Clippers has been doing all season long. It's just impressive to me to see that Kawhi can come back from missing so much time and look like prime Kawhi. Like, I seen a clip the other day of his handles alone this season. Like, he's just been getting in this offensive bag. And last night, he just looked at his best. I'm not going to lie. Like, he looked at his best. He's only missed 4 shots. That's what you talk about, a prime Kawhi game right there. You know what I'm saying? We all know that Kawhi Leonard is one of the best playoff performers that we got currently in the NBA. Jokic is too. And that's why this series is going to be amazing. This series is going to be amazing because we have 2 of the best playoff performers going off at each other. And Kawhi is going to bring it every game. I can see it. You know what I'm saying? I can see how serious Kawhi is. I can see how locked in he is. He was really going to his strengths, going to that mid-range over and over again, fade on Jamal Murray. They couldn't guard it. So that's going to be the thing going into the next game is how do they guard Kawhi? You know what I'm saying? And the Clippers are going back to LA, so they will be at their house. And you could count on their role players to come in. You know what I'm saying? They got role players like Norman Powell. He was great. He had 13 points. And he's always a great spark plug for this team. Even though he's not coming off the bench anymore, he still is that extra scoring spark for them. You know what I'm saying? That 13 points was important. And you know, Chris Dunn didn't have the best game, but I like what he does on the defensive end. You know what I'm saying? Chris Dunn is a very great defender. And I think that's why he's been a very good fit with this team. I did see that they put Ben Simmons in for a little bit. Ben Simmons even got in and got him a little layup. So it was good to see Ben Simmons get a little bit of minutes. Clippers got a lot of, like I said, the Clippers got a lot of weapons in my opinion around Kawhi Leonard. And like I said, Kawhi Leonard at times can be the best player in the whole playoffs. We've seen that when he won the championship with the Raptors. He was just playing so well individually that as long as his role players show up, his team is bound to win. And we all know that Kawhi Leonard is good at making those clutch shots. He hit that big old clutch shot over Joel Embiid. And I just got a feeling like this series is going to end like that. I feel like this series right here is going to end on Kawhi hitting a clutch shot. But I also like what James Harden been doing. James Harden been looking like prime James Harden this season. I'm not going to lie. Like, scoring and getting his guys involved on both sides. He's just been looking elite. And we all know that James Harden could be up and down in the playoffs. So it's not guaranteed that Harden will come up big every game, next to Kawhi. But, if he can play like this at least every game, that would be okay. 18 points, 7 assists, getting guys involved. I think that's the most important thing for Harden is getting his role players involved, getting his role players confident, getting his role players involved in the offense, keeping them afloat, but also scoring the ball is a big job for James Harden. So we can't have no games where Harden go 0 for 6 or something like that, and he, not really there for offensively. They need his offense every night, especially against Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets. And if I'm being honest, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I got a lot of belief. I have a lot of belief in the Clippers to win this series. I got the Clippers winning this series. I'm not gonna lie. I got the Clippers winning this series. And that's actually tough to say because Jokic is gonna bring his best every game as well. But I think the supporting cast of the Clippers is looking great. You know what I'm saying? They got scores like Norman Powell. And I think Harden can pop off any night. You know what I'm saying? Harden can pop off for 50 any night. Along with Kawhi Leonard's great play now. As long as this team stay healthy, the Clippers are a very dangerous team. And they can make it far. I honestly think they can make it far in this playoffs. It's not a team in the West they can't beat. They ain't the best team in the West, but it's not a team they can't beat in the playoffs with Kawhi playing like this. So I love the performance I've seen from Kawhi. It was crazy. It was amazing to see. I did watch this game live, and Kawhi was aggressive from the jump. Hope to see Kawhi play like that next game. You guys let me know down below in the comments who you got winning this series and how many games and why. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. You dig?